Let's get right into it. Niners most recently kind of beat the nine. Whoa, sorry guys. Niners just beat little brother ECU to get the series sweep. Beat them in Greenville.
Shit, baby.
Just beat them in Greenville thanks to Anton Bonk as well as other efforts, but also here at home, Dezane Mingo getting 10 points and 10 assists. Ben Bradford high scoring as usual. Jordan Riley doing the whole entire Eastern offense by himself. There are a couple interesting things I have here. Ayenga's getting a little more time, kind of. My biggest concern is maybe just holding onto the ball. He had three offensive rebounds, 7 points, and a three-pointer. A good game overall. Always good to get the win, even if it's not the cleanest. And the thing that confuses me the most is they extended their basketball coach.
Yeah.
W. Goldblood.
He is the one to lead our Pirates in the promised land
Yeah.
of a winning season.
I trust you, man.
You know what? Extend Mike Schwartz, extend Mike Houston.
Yes.
Whoever the Eastern AD is, thank you, boss. Going back to Ayenga, love to see freshmen get more minutes. Raul's been playing the whole year, but outside of him, you haven't seen a lot out of the other three freshmen. Ayenga's been in and out. But assuming you keep the core together, Ayenga's got a bigger role next year.
Yeah.
Just a few things I like to say that I picked up on. ECU shot 20% from three the whole game, and we only shot 27%. So 3-point shooting for both teams was not really it. I will, however, say that this is one of the better free throw games we've had from the line. We shot 69% from the line. I feel like all year, kind of one thing we've kind of all griped about is hey, we cannot shoot free throws, and I feel like that was really good. Everybody kind of played their role. Everybody did something. Everybody played a little bit, did a little bit of something, scored some points, did something at least, got some fouls, go out there, play hard. And then ECU's bench did basically nothing. There was one guy off their bench who scored, and he played 34 minutes. So it's almost like he didn't come off the bench. But other than that, that's really about all I have.
Sorry. One more thing about ECU. The game was not very offensive.
No.
Our offensive efficiency was not great. Their offensive efficiency was not great. It was about getting shots up, and we shot a little better from three.
Yep.
You get more threes up. Did we get more threes up? Yeah,
we did. We
more
did.
threes up.
Yep.
And that's could have been the difference in the game.
Turnover was another big thing. I did just noticed that as well. They had 12, we had 8. Obviously, you win a turnover battle, you're probably going to win the game. And I feel like for us to have less than double-digit turnovers is a good game for us.
It's a miracle.
Genuinely. I feel like that is a good game for us to have less than double-digit turnovers. So, you take the small wins here and there.
Yep, that was our, I believe, top 5 games in terms of turnover percentage, which is good.
Yeah.
Rebounding, fine, not great. But you shot well enough from three to be better than ECU. You tough on defense and got the job done.
All right, now we're going to jump into North Texas.
Oh!
Just to start off, I'm going to start off with a big 3 for both teams. First off, for us, Major Freeman, 16-1-1. He came off the bench. Obviously, he had to come in. Mingo got hurt, sadly. That hurts all of us. But he came in and he did what he needed to do. 2 for 3 from 3. Like I said, 16 points, 5 for 7 from the field. Bonk played well, 14-5. He had the game-winning free throws. He had 2 blocks, playing good defense. You love to see it from the big guy. Bradford kind of doing his thing. His government-mandated 14 points a game.
Yes.
4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 for 8 from the field. And, of course, 8 of those points came from the free throw line. I feel like that's pretty average for Ben Bradford. North Texas, Reese Robinson went absolutely berserk from beyond the 3-point line. I felt like every time I looked up, he only shot 4, but he made all of them. But I felt like every time I looked up, he was just banging another 3. He went 8 for 10 from the field. He played really well. David Terrell, which I believe was leading their team in scoring coming into the game, 18 points, 7 assists, 3 boards, 7 for 14 from the field. 50% from your big guys, good. Jashawn Stevenson, 16, 3 and 3, 4 for 10 from 3-pointers, 6 for 15 from the field. 10 3-pointers is kind of crazy to only make 4.
40%, you take that.
Yeah, that's true. But it just that 10 threes feels like a lot. Is there anything you guys want to say before I jump into some key things here?
Major Freeman did the thing.
He did.
He did
score.
Yes.
He did 2 for 3 from 3.
Thank you, Major Freeman.
Yes. Anytime you're in a game with North Texas and both teams are shooting 40% or above 40% from 3, that's a little bit of an oddity. Their offense is not great. They play that really slow pace that we have for a while as well.
Very slow.
To have both teams pushing 80 is an oddity for them. I remember games against them that ended 59-58.
Yep.
It's always close. It's always chippy with them. You just don't usually see scores in the 70s.
Yeah.
I think Bonk, big from free throw line. Spencer Elliott, I love
Yep.
watching him play. He's not the highest scorer, but he does just about everything else. Couple blocks.
His defense is so fun.
Demai Harrison, Hooper.
Yep.
Hooper. Hit a couple threes. Really sad to see Mingo get hurt. He's been
Yes.
one of my favorite players to watch this
Absolutely.
year.
And he started the one game he starts too.
Yeah.
He gets hurt. So
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see, what Major Freeman. I mean, he's probably gonna have to step up.
Yeah, for sure.
the rest of the season. Can't really be doing a whole lot on that ankle, depending on what happens with that. But for me, this game, this is the kind of game that gets people to Holton. This is the
Mhm.
game that brings in culture.
Yes.
This is the game that, like, I would, tell future generations about, wherever you
Literally.
and Anton Bong
Yes.
against North Texas.
Exactly.
That kind of deal. But
Wherever you and Nick Graves scored 30,000 points on Christmas Eve at 3 in the morning.
Yeah. I remember that.
yeah, that was an awesome game as well. But overall, I'm very interested to see how the rest of the year turns out.
Mm.
I got a couple more road tests and the last home game.
Big time road test. USF and FAU, two of the better teams in the conference.
And then
And with Mingo's injury, you want to see who steps up. Can Raul, as he's hitting, the end of his freshman year, step into a bigger role? Major Freeman looked great. Can he continue doing that?
Personally, I think with Mingo going out, I feel like that puts more of a role obviously on Freeman, but I also think Bradford and Damani, I feel like they could step up and take a bigger role here.
I mean, Bradford, he's doing most of the
Yeah,
scoring.
he is. I mean, whether it's on the free throw line or not, he is doing that. And I love Damani Harrison. He is one of my favorite players on this team. And I would love to see him step up huge and become a big scorer. Just a few other things, I guess, kind of from the game. As I mentioned, Reese Robinson with 23, he did foul out, which I feel like was actually kind of huge for us. I think that did end up helping us in the long run. Not having him behind the 3-point line, I think definitely helped a lot. And kind of like that. They only scored 7 points off the bench. So most of their starters did the dirty work. And as Liam mentioned, they play like that slow kind of offense. I noticed watching the game that every single possession, almost everyone on the floor touched the ball. Almost every single possession, everyone that was on the floor for them was touching it. Whether it was in the corner just to swing it back out, on the block just to swing it back out, it didn't matter. It felt like everyone was touching the ball. And I feel like as a coach, you have to love that no matter if you win or not. Like everyone touching the ball movement, I feel like you have to love that. And for us to stop it, quote unquote, it felt pretty good. Ball movement, I feel like is a hard thing to genuinely control, especially for a defense that, has not been the greatest all season.
Yeah, we hung in there enough on defense. I won't get into the exact numbers because the advanced numbers on that defense performance do not look great, but the advanced numbers on the offense performance look incredible.
They do.
Which that's what you get game to game. Look at the advanced. You gotta take it as a whole.
Absolutely.
We don't know Mingo's status. It looked not great.
Mhm.
When you don't finish the game. Hoping he's back as soon as he can be. Anything else on basketball?
I just want to say shout out Bonk. Huge free throws, huge free throws. Also, shout out the guy who missed the N1 free throw there at the end for them.
And whoever missed the dunk.
Yeah, that was Reese. That was Reese Robinson. Yeah, and the guy who shot the stick to shooting threes. Don't try to dunk the ball anymore.
Oh, shout out the guy who made the half court shot for tuition.
That too, yes, actually, yeah. And the halftime show, those kids were balling. Those little guys were pulling threes.
Sure,
they were banging them genuinely. Yeah, that was awesome. So that was 2 weeks in a row now that the halftime show's been like really good. The jump rope, was that 2 weeks ago or last week? And then the kids game this week.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm from Charlotte, you know how these niggas do, baby.